Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I thought that I would show YouTube people how to make modest swimwear. I tried to find something on YouTube quite a few times, and there is nothing on there that shows you how to make swimwear with a serger and woolly nylon thread. So that is what I want to do today. In this first video, I am planning on showing you how I copy my patterns and talk about the patterns that I am using, and also how to draft a skirt from bike shorts pattern. So let's get started. Excuse me. Here is my pattern. I really like quick sew patterns because, as you can see here, every single size has a color coordinated line, so that when I use my Pattern Ease tracing material, I can actually see the color right through it, so that I can trace right on and not worry about if I'm tracing the wrong line, etc. So I am going to trace out this last piece. I have done all the other pieces. I just happened to miss this piece somehow, so it worked out that I get to show you how I do my tracing, because I'm planning on doing more videos also, and in the future I won't have to really I'll mention the tracing paper, but this is me actually showing you how I do it. So I just spread out my tracing paper. I use as few pins as possible. Right now I'm actually running low on pins because I have my son, my husband's, my son's, my daughter's, and most of mine, my pattern already traced and cut out on the fabric, and I have been actually stealing pins from the pieces that are already cut out because I'm just running out of them. I thought I had too many pins at one time, and then I started sewing more regularly, and I seem to do more than one project at a time, and just like this, I'm doing 4 projects at the same time because I want to have everything cut out that I need before I start my serging and sewing, because everything tomorrow's the 1st of April, and as of May 13th, all 4 of these need to be done because we are going on a little trip to a water park, an indoor water park. So, okay, what I use for tracing on this are the twistable colored pencils. I've tried the regular colored pencils and I seem to be sharpening them constantly. So the twistables are my best friend. So, and they show up, I can actually write with them. I've tried markers, I've tried fabric markers, I've tried many things, and this is the best. See, sorry, I'm left-handed and it's hard for me to get my hand out of the way. But I'll continue tracing after I turn off the video. Also, I wanted to go over the patterns. Like I said, quick sew patterns are my favorite. They are paper patterns, not that nasty tissue stuff that rips and tears every time you put a pin in it. This is the pattern I am doing for my husband. He is getting the shirt and the shorts. I am also using the shirt for myself, but I am going to line the front, and also I am going to use sorry, the Blessed Designs pattern. You can find her on Etsy. She has a nursing sleep bra, cami, tummy cover, night dress pattern all in one that you print out, tape together, and make a bra out of that. I really like that because I'm a nursing mom. And then this is the pattern that I have for my son, the Quick Sew 2680, and of course all of these patterns are out of print. They have been hard to find. I did find them all on, I believe I found one on iCrater.com and the rest of them on eBay. This is what my daughter's is going to be. This is the size up. I'm still waiting for hers in the mail, so I do still have to, I forgot, I do have to cut out her, or trace and cut out her swimsuit after I finally get it in the mail. But this is the next size up. I found it and I thought I should get it since it is out of print, because eventually I'm going to have to use this for my son also. But for her, the shorts later in, I believe later in this video, I am going to show you how I am drafting a skirt to cover the shorts so it is modest. And this is the bike shorts pattern that I found for myself. It is a tissue pattern, but it's all I could find. But I drafted a skirt pattern using the shorts pattern on this, and the shorts will be my under garment. So I will set this aside and I will show you real fast how I drafted the pattern so I can turn this off and get everything ready for the next video, next step in what we were doing. Let's see here. These, see, I'll turn this for you. This is my whole entire chair of sewing to do for all the swimsuits. Oops. Sorry, I thought I had everything ready. This is the skirt pattern that I drafted. I will lay this out. And this is, okay, so we'll turn this back this way. Sorry, I thought I was being organized and I'm not. Okay. So as you can see, these are both front pattern. I drafted the pattern from the shorts pattern, I took, in the directions it said that this portion is the casing. This is the part that I fold down to make a casing to put the swimwear elastic in. So I kept that same, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the same casing mark was made on the skirt pattern. So I lined that up. And then from the bottom of the casing to the bottom of my skirt, I measured 24 inches. That is the length, well, minus the hem, I'm sorry. I measured 26¼ inches. I wanted my skirt finished 24 inches. I have 1¼ inch for the elastic and 1 inch for the hem. So when I drafted the skirt, I made a straight line from the top to the bottom, 26¼ inches, and then let me see if I can get this. There we go. From top to bottom is 26¼ inches. Then from that line I measured over 5 inches, and then I took my yardstick and put it from the bottom of the casing to the point where I drew the line that was for 5 inches over, drew a diagonal line so that I have an A-line skirt for swimming now. And I did the same for the back, except for instead of 5 inches over, I went 8 inches over. So from the bottom of the casing line to the bottom of the skirt, I drew a straight, or had a straight line, measured 8 inches over, and then made the A line. Okay, if you have any questions, you can always comment on the video and I'll try to answer everything. I do have to mention that I am a beginner sewer. That's why I go on YouTube all the time. I go on YouTube constantly to see if someone else can show me how to crochet, and all the different sewing techniques. I am really liking heirloom sewing, so I'm trying my hand at that. I'll be video blogging, kind of blogging my adventure in smocking in a couple of videos. I'm not exactly totally ready for that yet, but I do have Sherry Williams patterns to experiment, and if they work out well, then my daughter will have a new dress. But right now I'm doing the swimwear, and my next video series I've lined up that I will do modest girls' dresses and jumpers, etc. I'm still doing the timeline on that, but okay, I will stop now so I can get all of this next video ready.